What is going on, Chatbot Builders? Today, you're going to learn the fastest and easiest way to create an AI appointment setter chatbot. Let's get right into it. All right, so for this chatbot, we are going to obviously be using Chatbot Builder AI. We're going to be using AudioCodes to connect to the phone number, and we are also going to use DeepGram, which will allow us to have an even better voice chatbot over the phone. We're also going to need to find a business to base our chatbot off of. In this case, I've chosen a local doctor's office in Savannah called Savvy Health. And so here's their website. All right, now the next thing that we'll have to do is create our account. Let's click on sign up and let's use the name of their business, which is Savvy Health. All right, continue. Now I want to go ahead and add a logo here. So what I'm going to do is look and see if they have a Facebook. They do. Here's their Facebook page. And here is their logo. So I'm going to go ahead and grab this logo and save it. Save it as Savvy logo. Save. All right, the next thing that I'm going to want to do is create my knowledge base. So I'll click Knowledge Base Builder tab, and I'm going to go over to their website here and just grab their domain, copy, and I'm just going to go ahead and paste it here and get the links. All right, so now the links have populated. I'll grab the homepage link, and let's also grab the contact us and doctors link. Let's extract the selected links, and we see that the pages are already popping through. Great, they're done. Let's go ahead and use AI to our advantage, and instead of just using the standard website formatted text, let's go ahead and click enhance on all of these pages that we've selected. Okay, and so these are going to be enhanced by AI using best practices in prompt engineering, and we'll see the changes take effect. We'll get the notifications that everything has changed. Let's go ahead and click add to final prompt for all three of these pages, and now they're here in the final prompt section. Now let's go ahead and click enhance final prompt, and this will be even cleaned up even more. And so this will take just a moment, and we'll get the success notification in a second once this has completed its task. Perfect. All right, so now we're all set. Let's click copy. Okay, we can go ahead and paste the prompt here and test her out and just say, hey, who are you? And it says I'm the virtual assistant for the business that we've selected. Let's go ahead and go to settings, and we're gonna not use a standard default reply. Instead, we'll use AutoGPT. So we'll go to integrations, OpenAI, and let's click edit. AutoGPT is already turned on for you. Let's go ahead and paste in the prompt that we just extracted, which is this information here. Let's also go ahead and add in what will be a function to book an appointment. And so I'm going to say something like, you are tasked with helping users book appointments. We've made some changes to the calendar tool to make things even easier for you guys. And so instead of having to configure so much information into your prompt, we've done a lot of that heavy lifting for you. Keep it very simple and it will work flawlessly. In this case, you're tasked with helping users book appointments, and we'll say you must request their full name and the date and time of their appointment request, and then confirm their appointment. And you know what? We can even keep it simpler, and we can just say request their full name and date and time. Okay, and so that's all we need for our function here. And then we'll say you are also tasked with assisting users who wish to cancel their appointments. All right, and so now we've got two functions that we will come back to in a bit. Let's go ahead and turn off the connect to user function that we have enabled by default, And in this case, I think everything else is good. So we'll click continue. All right, so I think this is looking good. We've got the function disabled, and we're gonna come back and create 2 functions for our appointment tool. So next, what we need to go ahead and do is let's create the appointment tool. Let's go to marketing and let's click on appointment scheduling. Let's add a new calendar, and we'll just call this Doctor Calendar. Okay, and click continue. All right, and so we'll say, please choose the time that best fits your schedule. That'll be our little description here. When can people book? Let's change this to be 7 a.m. to 5 p.m. All right, so we have our days and times all set. Now let's look at where will this appointment happen. We could choose phone call, but this is a doctor's office meeting, so this will be an in-person meeting. And let's go ahead and grab the address. We got that, copy, and we can just paste this right here. And then we have notifications that we have already built in for you. You could create your own cancellation flow if you need to trigger other actions or do different things. We've left that open for you, but we have created 3 reminders. Okay. Now in this case, we can add more flows if we'd like, and we can also add some restrictions. In this case, let's go ahead and remove the minimum days so they can choose to book at any time. And let's also go ahead and make sure that we've got our 30-minute mark here, add time for appointments. I think everything else will be fine. Let's go ahead and click save. And so now we've got our appointment calendar created. Our appointments will be here when we have appointments. Let's go over to our flows section. We're gonna need to create a custom field. So we'll click add, and the custom field is gonna be for date. And we're gonna make sure that we choose date and time. Let's click here, and we can just say, this is the time of the appointment. Let's click continue. So now we have our date. This is the time of the appointment custom field created. Let's go ahead and now go to flows, and let's create a cancellation flow. Cancel appointment. And this will be a very simple flow. We'll just click on the send message block, click add content, and let's choose actions. And we can click on the appointment scheduling option here. Click, and let's choose cancel. And the calendar here is the doctor calendar, the only one that we've got. Continue, and let's add a text block that just says, your appointment has been canceled. Thank you for contacting us today. Okay, and so this is our cancel appointment flow. Let's hit publish. And now let's go create our functions. So we'll go to settings, integrations. Let's click on functions and add. So let's create our book appointment function first. Book appointment, and allows the user to book an appointment. The data that we're going to collect is going to be the user's full name, and so we'll match that up with full name. And then here, remember that custom field date we made? Here's where that's going to show up. Date will be matched to date, and this unlocks book on calendar, and we see date is already selected. Fantastic. Instead of none, we're going to choose doctor calendar. The only way that this shows up is if you've correctly made that custom field for date and time and labeled it date, and you're going to type date here, and you're going to match that up with this custom field. Okay, and the output message in this case will be something simple. Your appointment has been confirmed. Okay, and then click continue. All right, so now let's go ahead and create our cancellation flow. So this will be cancel appointment, allows the user to cancel their appointment. And the flow that we're gonna send is gonna be cancel appointment, continue. So now we have book appointment and cancel appointment. Let's go into our prompt, AutoGPT here, OpenAI, click edit, and let's enable the cancel appointment function as well as the book appointment function. And I think that should be pretty solid. You're tasked with helping users book appointments. You must request their full name and the date and time of their appointment request. You're also tasked with assisting users who wish to cancel their appointments. That should be all we need to include there. And so I think we are okay. Let's click continue. And let's now go ahead and test out our bot. So let's grab their domain here. So what we're gonna need to do here is go over to our channels and click web chat, manage, add, and we'll just name this a website. Continue. We have a nice little welcome message already made for you. We can just click on welcome message and we don't need to do anything else. We can just click save. Now that we've made our web chat, let's go into the marketing section, scroll down to the bot simulator, paste in the link of the website that we want to show off, and choose the website web chat. Let's click get link. And now where we have the website here, if I paste in the bot simulator link, I can see that I have a nice web chat here. And so I'll get a welcome message. Let's ask a question to make sure that the bot does indeed know who it is and what its purpose is. Hey, where are you located? We should get a nice response here. Perfect. Here is the address. I'd like to make an appointment for this coming Wednesday. Do you have any availability? I can help you with that. Can you tell me your full name and the time that you want to come in? So I'll say Ryan Baggott, and let's do 10 a.m. 10 a.m. Wednesday. Your appointment has been confirmed for this coming Wednesday at 10 a.m. So let's go ahead and verify that. We can click over here in the inbox and check out that entire interaction and conversation. And I can see that, boom, our appointment has been made as we've requested. I see that my name has been saved and the date is exactly like I expected. Now we can go even further. Let's go ahead and click on our settings here and integrations, and we can choose to integrate with either Google Calendar or Microsoft Outlook. In this case, I'm going to choose Outlook. Okay, so I'm already signed in my browser, so I'm already able to use my Microsoft Outlook calendar here. And so the thing that we'll check is to make sure that the calendar days are actually correct and that when we make an appointment, it shows up here as we expect it should. Let's go ahead and try to make an appointment with our bot simulator here. Let's click on the simulator and say, hey, who are you? And it's going to tell us it's the virtual assistant for Savvy Health. I'd like to make an appointment for tomorrow at 11 a.m. please. And it's going to say, I can help you with that. What's your full name? And I'll say Ryan Baggott. And it says our appointment has been confirmed for tomorrow, October 1st at 11 a.m. Let's look at our calendar here. And boom, we see we have a doctor's appointment that has been made. I can see the time it's been made and the location and the time. So that is absolutely perfect. And so I can go back in the inbox here, view the entire conversation and see, yes, the appointment has been made. Now let's go ahead and connect to the phone channel. So what we'll do is we will go over to settings. We'll click on general. We'll click and save our account ID and our key. And I'm going to pop this over in Notepad for now because we'll come back to this in a little bit. We're going to need to go over to our AudioCodes account now, and let's either sign up or sign in. I'm going to choose to sign in. Now we are in Live Hub and we are going to create our new bot. Let's click on Add New Bot. We're going to use the AudioCodes API. Click Next. We'll give ourselves a nice little bot name. Let's call it Savvy Dr. Bot. And the bot URL is going to come right from our notes. So we're using the account ID and the key with this URL that you can find in the documentation. Just search AudioCodes. We'll type in 123 for the key is all we need. And let's click validate our configuration. We have our green success indicator, so we can click next. And now we can choose our text-to-speech services, which here we're going to choose DeepGram. And DeepGram, we're going to go to our account here. Let's click login. And we're going to go to their documentation so that we can ensure that we're going to use the voice that we want. In this case, I'll just use the very first voice on their list. You'll copy this value here and you'll go back into your Live Hub account and paste in that voice name right there. In this case, we'll also use DeepGram for our speech to text service. So we've got DeepGram here, we've got DeepGram here, and DeepGram here. So here is our speech to text. So now I think we're all good. Let's hit create. And the next thing I'll do is I will go to routing and we'll create some new routing. So let's add a new routing rule. This will be for a call that starts with the Savvy Dr. Bot that goes to our number, which is going to be this 478 number. Let's enable Live Hub recording and click create. Next, let's add another routing rule. This will be for a call again. This time, let's go from the number, the 478 number, to our bot, Savvy Dr. Bot. Enable the recording and click create. I think that is pretty solid here. So now the last thing that we'll need to do is connect our number, which is here, to our Chatbot Builder account. Let's go to channels and let's click voice and click connect. Choose AudioCodes and then paste in your phone number. Click continue. And let's go back into our settings here, channels, voice, and let's choose a welcome message. Here is our welcome message. We've got one for you by default. Let's click save. Go to the inbox. What we'll do to test out our calendar here is we'll try to book the same time tomorrow at 11 a.m., which the calendar should not allow this to happen. So I'm going to call the number and I'm going to try to book, and I'll have this on speakerphone. So let's go to my analytics here. You click on the number, you can actually use the QR code.
Hello, you're speaking with the Savia Health Virtual Assistant. How can I assist you today?
I'd like to make an appointment for tomorrow at 11 a.m., please.
I can help you with that. Could you please provide me with your full name?
Of course, it's Michael Jordan.
It looks like the time you requested for tomorrow at 11 a.m. is not available. However, I can offer you the following available times. 10:30 a.m., 11:30 a.m., which one would you prefer?
You know what? 11:30 a.m. is perfect.
Your appointment has been successfully confirmed for tomorrow, October 1st at 11:30 a.m. If you need any further assistance, feel free to ask.
Thanks so much. Bye-bye.
You're welcome.
Boom. And so we have our appointment made. Let's go ahead and hit refresh. And perfect. We see Michael Jordan here. We see the appointment is made here. That is what I'm talking about, guys. And so we see both names were collected perfectly. Let's go look over in our marketing section here and click appointment scheduling and click appointments. And we can see both of our appointments have been made. Let's check our calendar. and we can see both appointments have been made. This is perfect. This is perfect. Guys, I hope that you liked this video on the AI booking system. We booked on their website, we booked on their phone system, and it's just so easy. And we thank you guys so much. Hope you liked that video, and I hope that you thought it was valuable. If you did, be sure to subscribe and join our Facebook group and our Discord, and let's build some of the world's best bots. See you later. Peace.